This week's episode is about the great state of Iowa, big bucks, and friends that have become like family to us.
We're going to Iowa. It's time to get to work in. You know, a lot of guys always say, man, why do you guys make so many trips out there? I've always been one of those believers in putting in a lot of hard work, and you'll reap what you sow.
These guys go out there, they put in the work, they put in the time, and that's what it takes to kill giant deer every single year, year in and year out.
It is September. It is 2.5 months before I'll get to hunt here.
I'm running trail cameras, putting out monster meal, and then he's doing tilling. And then we're gonna put some clover right here. Game on.
You get out of it what you put in, and we come out every year and hang cameras and just make sure what kind of pictures we get and do inventory. So it's that time of year for the work to start.
Kudos to them, it pays off big. I don't think Chris and I ever get that invite. It's like when you flip that coin, it's a two-sided heads and we always call tails. Hoping that 2019 may be the season.
Probably not gonna happen.
Not happening.
I don't understand why you won't let Chris and I go to Iowa.
Keep dreaming, Dumb and Dumber.
That doesn't happen, people. 2 yards to base of the tree.
Unbelievable morning.
He killed that man all the way.
That's a big deal, Chris.
Are you trying to get What a deer, son.
The last time I was in Iowa, I killed an absolute giant, a deer we called a black widow. He was 176 inches. He had a drop tine. It's one of the coolest deer that I've ever killed. Watched him go in the ditch to go to bed. So we get in the blind and we set everything up facing west. It was nothing but chaos. I'm trying to get the gun moved. Keegan's trying to get the camera, the tripod. We're trying to get everything moved and get on Black Widow before he takes off. I get the gun out the window. There's a little buck with him. He's standing directly in front of him. I have to wait for that buck to move before I can shoot. The little buck sees us moving in the blind and takes off. I hear Keegan say, "I'm on him." And when he said, "I'm on him," I started to squeeze and I'm almost through the trigger pull and the deer takes off running, and instantly I turned into a hunter, which I'm a hunter before I was a filmer. And I turned into a hunter and I finished the trigger pull and we didn't get the shot on film.
2 steps, and I got him to stop him. I'm sorry, dude.
We start tracking. I'm literally all 2 pieces. I kind of just start wandering off in my own little direction, and Eric and Jeff, they go one way.
There's no better opportunity than when you get to go fondle your buddy's deer before he gets over to it. This is Black Widow. He's an icon on the farm, and old Jason is going to be tickled. Yeah.
And Jeff and Eric had already found the deer. I didn't know this, but they had already found the deer, and when we come walking up on the deer, I don't think I've ever been as emotional over a deer as I was this one.
You all right, man? No.
The theme this year was finish the game. Jason missed a world-class 8-pointer, not once but twice. He comes back to the blind, makes a very difficult shot. The shot is back and slow. He did give up, he didn't quit. He finished the game. He's got a world-class deer. He's got a Boone and Crockett whitetail laying on the ground.
Unreal.
Yeah, I mean, he's gorgeous.
Hey, you ain't taxied last year, son, but you did this year.
I've never teared up for a dang deer. And this is the deer I wanted to kill last year. And I eat a tag because I went after him and nothing else. Never dreamed of seeing him this year. And I mean, he's a giant, but I've said it for years. This is my favorite hunt. This is what it's about, but it's not. This is what it's about. All these guys are like family, man. That's why Eric and I are so passionate about this. Chris too. I mean, it's just, you hunt so hard, you work so hard. We're 1,200 miles from home. We got a matched set of sheds from this deer from last year, and it's just, these friends, they're like family. I mean, you can't do it without them.
What we typically do is we'll ride around in the mornings, we'll glass, we'll just try to look and see what deer are doing, where they're moving, because you got to think, they're kind of back on their, like, it's almost like a summer pattern. They're back between bed and food. So we'll glass every morning. We'll ride around, we'll look, we'll see what deer are on what part of the farm, and just kind of see where they're going so we can get a game plan.
That's low.
Yep, it is. He's gonna go right down there and bed down in that ditch. That's amazing. There you go. These big deer are so smart. They are right under your nose and you don't even know it.
This is why we like coming out here early. The deer are so visible in the early morning hours. This is a deer that I actually missed last time I was out here. He's a giant 8-pointer. We actually named him Lucky because I missed him not once, but twice. The deer's at 200 yards. He stops. Every other deer's gone except for this deer. So when I squeeze the trigger, all I see is smoke. He takes off running. I can't tell if I'm hitting him, if I haven't.
I don't know if I hit him. We need to get out before it gets dark and go over there and look.
We get over the knoll and end up seeing the deer again. I get another shot. And guess what? I miss again. The monkey is apparently off of Eric's back and it's on mine. I don't like it, but it's here. And then Ben missed him as well. So this deer has got 9 lives, and hopefully I'm working on his 10th and he's not gonna make it.
Go ahead, subscribe to our channel, like it. You're gonna get that little notification bell. It's gonna go off, let you know when something new. Hit follow, subscribe. Happy hunting this fall. We love everybody. Thank you again.
Okay, here's the deal. We've got a camera right here, and we've got another camera like 100 yards that way.
Oh, I can see them.
Actually just glassing for deer this morning, and we decided to pull in this spot. It's a good spot to just run in and pull a camera while we're out. We actually undone the gate, drove all the way in here. We both got here and we started looking around for boots. We don't have no boots. We're both wearing Crocs. So we are going to play paper, rock, scissors to see who goes and gets the camera. So
I hate playing rock, paper, scissors with Jason. Every time we play, I don't know what it is. I cannot beat him at it. Rock, paper, scissors.
one time.
No, we're doing it 3. Best out of 3. Everybody does the best out of 3.
You ready? Your head. All right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wait. Ready? 1. No, wait.
What are you doing?
Wait, let me be thinking. Should I go with papers? No. I'll go with scissors this time. 1, 2, 3. Ha! Oh. Jason, your feet's gonna get cold here in a minute. You ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
See you, bye. Hope he enjoys his cold feet. You wanna talk to people?
You ain't nothing but a wuss.
I hope you lose a big toe. I hope his toes get cold, he gets frostbite, and he loses his big toe.
8 inches of snow with Crocs on should be an absolute blast.
Here's a question I have. These two are trying to play games to see who's checking this trail camera. My question is, who in the world is even wearing Crocs? And why in the world would you be wearing Crocs with snow on the ground in December in Iowa?
I'm gonna reach right over here and I'm gonna turn my heated seat on and turn the heat up.
I'm not sure I can accurately explain how froze my feet are right now.
Too bad you lost.
And the fact that I lost from rock, paper, scissors, this just adds insult to injury. Crocs are awesome. They're the best thing in the planet. But when it comes, both of us forgot our daggone boots this morning. We're checking cameras. So this is what I'm checking cameras in.
Preparation for the hunt is as fun to me as the hunt itself. We're out here, we've got Jeff, Eric, myself, Keegan. We're all putting up these new blinds that we've got. Season opens tomorrow, shotgun 1, and we got brand new blinds, brand new Banks blinds we're getting ready to put up. A little late. Probably should have done this a couple weeks ago, but that's just kind of par for the course for us. But we just stay so busy this time of year, but it's gonna be super amazing to set in these and be comfortable.
They literally just got it barely safe enough to get it up, and they're like kids, they can't even wait. This is a new chair we got. This thing is like the Taj Mahal. So last year, here's what we had. The last 2 years. Now we've upgraded. Your height, it'll adjust. You can put your pegs out further so it's more stable. Now we just need the right deer to show up. No one Keegan. This is gonna be awesome. This is the Boomtown food plot. There's been so many big deer shot right here, it's not even funny. And we finally got this blind here, so game on.
Make sure you subscribe and like the page. On top of that, make sure you click the little notification bell. That way you'll be one of the first ones to know when a new video drops. First afternoon, we're going to a spot that we call the Saddle. We've got a standing corn plot. It's kind of on top of a big ridge and CRP all around it. So I got high hopes. Let's see what happens. It is opening day, Iowa, shotgun war. I got my man Keegan with me. It's tradition. Every year we come out here, we do this together. We set up like 4 Taj Mahal blinds yesterday, big Banks blinds, and for some reason these deer just keep using this ridge. We've got one right over here, but we had this one sitting on this ridge, and guess what? We're sitting in this one. We had to get here. We had to like sneak in and tie it back down because this winds blew it over. We were tying it down and had, there comes another deer running out. We had deer already out in the field. This is crazy. The wind, the deer, just the way everything's going down. Hopefully we can kill a deer, so we'll see. Out of the corner of my eye, I catch movement coming out of the ditch. We know it's a good deer. I can't tell how big it is. I don't know if it's one of our shooters, but it's definitely a good rack buck. Got a really good buck down here. Not necessarily the one I'm looking for. Here comes an awesome deer right over the ridge, but all these deer are gonna be right here around. It's just freaking sleeting like crazy right now. I mean, it's just insane. So we're just gonna sit tight and hopefully get a big deer to do what these are doing right here in front of the blind. This afternoon's hunt is like, it's already epic. That's a wrap on day 1. Didn't kill anything, but man, what a hunt. We had a ton of action, saw a ton of deer, just didn't get the right one in front of us. You know, we typically do not hunt mornings while we're here. That doesn't mean we're sitting in the house, you know, drinking coffee and eating bacon and eggs. We're riding around, we're glassing, we're trying to see what deer are doing. That way we can make a game plan for that afternoon. Second morning, we're glassing the spot where I hunted yesterday afternoon, and you can't see this from the actual blind, but from where we're set and the vantage point we're at, we can see all around the backside of that hill, and there is literally 2 or 3 big deer working that area right now. God, can it be prettier this morning? We got about 5 or 6 inches of snow last night, which was completely unexpected. Trying to see if there's any good bucks going in or out. We've actually got blinds on 2 different picked corn ridges. We got standing corn on one, and we're trying to figure out where to go this afternoon with this snow.
That's a big acorn.
Yeah, when you're looking at him from like 1,200 yards away, that's a big acorn.
Yes, sir. And I mean, you guys, they're going to go right over there, Jay, and all them cedars. See where they're all heading right now? Every one of them. We just need to watch him, because I bet you money he goes over there. Hey. He's going to the ditch to sleep.
That right there is our big 8. He's a giant 8-pointer. We're still yet to get actually close to him and get a good look at him. Every time we see him, we're glassing 1,200, 1,300 yards away. But I'll go ahead and put $100 on it that says I won't have to think about shooting if he steps out. But that's where we're going tonight. We put that blind up the other day. We got standing corn, and the deer, they're just like us, they're lazy, and instead of digging through all this snow, trying to find little kernels of corn, he's going right there to the standing corn and just ripping whole cobs off, getting his belly full. But he's either bedded in ditch A or ditch B, and we're gonna slip in right between them and climb up, and with any luck tonight, we're gonna get him killed. But I've never killed a deer in the snow, and I've always wanted to, so hopefully tonight's the night.
No doubt Jason's got a plethora of bucks to pick from, and one of us is gonna take a swing here real quick. We need you to support us, guys, so go over, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and every time we post something, you're going to get that little bell going off, and you're going to know instantly that you can go over and watch it and catch what's going on.
don't even know what to say. This is not even fair. Keegan and I are in one of these bank spines that we put up yesterday, and it is absolutely unreal. I mean, the wind's blowing like 25 miles an hour, and you can't feel a bit of it. Like, it's actually warm in here. So we're literally sitting where we were glassing this morning, and we had 2 different shooters working this standing corn. So hopefully, with any luck, they're going to come back up here tonight and do the same thing. But that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping these deer move good. It's a little windier than I would like, but day 2, Iowa, first shotgun. We're going to get it done tonight. I got a really, really good feeling about this. You can see him. That's one of our good deer right there. I can't tell which one it is. We watched 2 big deer here this morning. One of them was the big 8. I mean, he's a really big, like 150 to 160 inch 8-pointer, we think. We've still not got to lay like eyes on him up close, but I was just glassing down here on this ditch, and there's 2 bucks bedded together right down there, a big one and a small one. I can't tell what he is, but he looks like a really good deer, so it's just a waiting game now.
We're expecting the deer to come out in front of us, and all of a sudden I see a big deer just over my shoulder in the blind. I tap Keegan, hey man, what deer is that? Throw my binos up, and sure enough, it's the big 8.
Cut back to the last, see him walking there.
The big 8, he starts to work around the point of this wood line, and something bumps him. Sure enough, I look up, there he stands. It seems like it's been 30 minutes since we last seen him, but he's standing just on the edge of the woods, and he's getting ready to step out.
See. Where's he at? He's going behind that little patch of corn. Okay. You see him yet? I think he walked behind the corn. He's walking behind us. See him? Yeah, you on? Yeah. Stay on, stay on. Stay on, stay on. I think we just got it done on the big 8, Keegan. That's what I'm talking about. That's a big deer. It is super, super cold. It is windy. And we got a standing corn right here. And that is just textbook. The power of food. They can't resist it. They have to eat. Whew, good job, brother.
First things first, I call Eric, I call Jeff, I call Tara. I want to get everybody there because this hunt is more than just me. It's about the friends, it's about the family, it's about all of us being together. So I don't even want to go recover this deer until I get everyone there. We're back home, got Jeff, Tara, Eric, and just come back. There's a ton of blood. He was standing here bleeding like crazy, so that's a good thing about the snow. Hopefully it won't be a long track job. Ooh, he didn't make it far.
That took forever.
He said he didn't get out of the corn.
That is my first deer in the snow. Keegan and I have been filming together for the last 4 years, and this afternoon was an amazing hunt. We had a ton of deer. We got a bunch of deer down below. It's a big deer, he didn't come up here. This is the big 8 that we've been watching. We've actually filmed him this morning from about 1,200 yards away. And sure enough, we knew he'd come out, and he did exactly what we thought. He literally came out of this ditch and circled back around and walked right out here. 140 yards, but I am tickled to death. I have never killed a deer in the snow, always wanted to. And I'm taking this one back to Virginia. I am tickled to death to put my tag on him. He is a great 8-pointer, and this old country boy from Virginia is going home happy.
Standing corn never fails. This is where it was at. Jason saw a deer he liked. We literally saw this buck and targeted him based off of most recent information, observing that movement early in the morning. kudos to him, hats off. He's happy, I'm happy. Hey, you know what this means? It means the farm's wide open and I'm the only one that's got a tag.